Hello and welcome to the Engine Room on Bomber TV, proudly brought to you by True Value Solar. On the rotating bench this week we've got assistant coach Simon Goodwin and special guest Angus Monfries. Gussie, thanks for being on the show.
No worries, thanks for having me.
Big game against Adelaide this week. You're from South Australia, obviously we need a win on the road.
Yeah, we do. I think we need to continue our good form. 2 wins in 2 weeks has been really good, and we had an away win against Brisbane earlier in the year, and hopefully we can get another one tomorrow night.
And your own form, you've been in great touch the last couple of weeks, a couple of nice goals, another check side goal, you're becoming the check side specialist.
It's been nice to get on the scoreboard and contribute to the side and play some good footy.
You also like a little bit of talk out on the field, and I'm sure Goody, as an ex-Adelaide player, would have given you a few nice lines for the players.
He's given me a little bit of ammunition, but I think I want to do my footy, do most of the talking, and I'll leave the cheap talk in the stands.
What about for you, Goody? Obviously coming up against your old side for the first time. What's it been like this week with the coaches, and have you been able to provide some real insights for the team?
Yeah, obviously knowing the players pretty in-depthly and the way they want to play, being able to give the coaches certainly the style of play that they're looking to implement. But at the same time, I've certainly got enormous respect for Adelaide. Their contested ball last week against Sydney was very, very good. So we're expecting a really hard game. They look like they're coming back in a bit of form.
What's going to be the key, do you think, to beating Adelaide?
Obviously that contested ball to start with is going to be really important, but also the way we defend. I think if we defend the way we would like to defend and make it really hard for Adelaide to score, then I feel it's going to go a long way to winning the game.
Michael Hurley was fantastic again last week. This time he played back a little bit up forward and he copped a heavy knock. How's he come up this week and how's he trained?
He's trained very well, Hurls. He's ready to go. He's a really important player for us. You saw on the weekend in the job that he did on Jack Rewalt, but you also saw the 10 minutes where he drifted forward and was involved in a couple of goals. So he could play at either end throughout the night, but we're looking for a big game out of him.
And Gussie, when you go over interstate, obviously silencing the crowd is very important. How much of a factor do you think that plays?
Yeah, I think your starts are really important interstate. You want to get a few quick goals and get some momentum early and try to put that that crowd to make them really quiet.
And Cale Hooker is a likely inclusion, we think, from a hamstring. Good to have him back.
It is good to have Cale back. He's an important player for us moving forward. He's held down some really key defensive positions, and he also gives us great flexibility with Michael Hurley. So he's an important player for us, and it's important to get him back up and running.
The importance of this game heading into the Carlton and then the Collingwood games, obviously against 2 top 4 quality sides, for us as a team to win on the road but also get this win before those 2 matches is critical, really, isn't it?
Oh, look, it is. I think every game's really important for us. It's not only important for where we want to go, but it's also important for the players to keep improving. I think we saw over a 5-week period, we sort of had it a bit stagnant for a while, but the last couple of weeks we're starting to improve again. So, it's important, but if the result doesn't go away, it's not the end of the world either. We've still got a long way to go and a long way to develop. So you've got to keep things in perspective and understand that this is just part of the journey.
Best of luck, Goody, and best of luck, Gussie. Thanks for joining us.